Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation 2. Alright, happy to share I found a new legendary Shinkansen, and of course I let you guess what's my final position in the Seaport first competition, which has ended. Alright, so at this juncture we are still before the end of the competition by about a day. I finally, as I mentioned in my previous video, we are able to play the Seaport event, the long-awaited event, but unfortunately the technical glitches kicks in. Especially in this once or twice a year event that is really something that we always look forward to to get the previous region trains. But like I said in my previous video, I'm not too sure whether should we be getting the previous region train, which actually have no use in terms of your progress, or should we use all the event or sort of called the Seaport coins to exchange for gold. So this is something that I'm still thinking about. As I said, I'm no urgency to exchange any event coins yet. I'll do that probably at the end of the event itself. Normally, you have 48 hours. I believe this could probably have a shorter, but let's see how. It could be 24 hours, or it could be 48 hours post-event for you to complete all your jobs on hand and then exchange everything out, okay, before the end of the whole event. So like I said, it's really important to collect your gold on a every 4-hourly basis. Otherwise you may not be able to get sufficient gold for upgrades. Alright, so I can see there just now, after a long catch up, we managed to climb to the third spot. The problem with Seaport event is not about delivering, it's about insufficient materials to deliver. So you make sure you get those boat requests done up first, which is using your normal items in your factory to exchange for. And I must say this, they are running out of salt. They've been asking for salt non-stop, milk non-stop, wool non-stop. So make sure you have fully expanded that food processing factory of yours to the fullest, because it's really important. I don't know why, but the programmer has said it that in this boat request they always ask for salt, wool and milk. And you know, if it came up from the same factory, which is the food processing factory. The other things I noticed to be asking really is those you know, the plastics chairs itself. So that's just one type. I also noticed they ask for paint. So along the way there are a few items that actually you notice they keep on asking. So make sure you prepare lots of those items. At the same time, again, I think the person who developed this Seaport event for this round demands must be a foodie, because not only they ask for, as I mentioned, the 3 items earlier, they ask for flour as well. So a lot of food related items are being asked for in this Seaport event. The materials given by the boat request is a bit too little in my opinion, and whereas the greedy sailor or captain you call it that demands for a lot of items, is not making anything help but worse. So really the quantity that they ask for is so high, and yet the boats delivered so little. And you probably need 3 boats to fulfill 1 sailor's request. So that's really tiring for me, because generally it's not about delivering to the sailor, but rather to make sure we have sufficient materials. At that juncture just now you saw there, was really lucky we managed to climb to the 2nd spot. But I must say the first guy, it is just too much in terms of gems that he has thrown into the Seaport event. You are not able to fulfill or to achieve what he has achieved without gems. You can't achieve 805 points, where the rest of us who is working non-stop round the clock is getting 400 plus, 300 plus, unless you throw in a lot of real money by having probably a few more boats, or you basically throw in lots of gems. So that is not advisable, and I mention always in playing game, do not put in real money, because once you put in real money you will feel unhappy about, because eventually you will not be able to get out of the game. When you get out of the game, you just feel that you have spent too much, and if you're not achieved things, for example, had you purchased the event pass for this Seaport event, you'll regret it because you can't get to the end of the road or the end of the event or the final reward. So never buy event pass. If you really want to buy event pass, make sure you have basically completed the event before you buy the event pass. Alright, this happy moment I will share with you. Let's welcome the legendary Shinkansen. Alright, with that legendary train collected from the region, I have 2 more legendaries to go. Always take opportunity to upgrade your 80 capacity legendary train. I'm going to try my luck once more with 100 keys. Let's see. Oh, just very close, I must say, to that legendary. But even if I get that, that would be a duplicate. But I'm happy as long as it's a legendary. But you all know it's almost near to impossible. Although there seems to be a probability, but it's almost near to impossible. So I'm really glad that we got a Shinkansen. I never expected that, so that was really happy. With 2 more legendaries to go to fully complete the full set of train collection, region 7. It's way better than in Russia, but I must say the capacity upgrading is a very long process, so make sure you have sufficient gold. That is the reason why it's so tempting to exchange all the Seaport coins into gold rather than region trains, because at this moment we're just hoping to build up the fleet capacity size so we can have an easier fight during competitions. But like I said, it's not so easy to meet with Seaport event, which only happens twice a year, and if you do not get the previous regions trains collected, we will always have that regret. So I'm in terms of following the heart, I'm towards getting the previous region train. But if you ask me to follow the head, to think logically, it should be the goal. Alright, so it is really difficult which one to follow. Alright, so that is really close. I almost thought we had that second last legendary as well, but no, it's always such a teaser Pixel Federation like to throw in. But never mind, I mean, generally things will get better when we increase the capacity. It's really more towards a collection basis. Even we get that 20 legendary, it doesn't really help a lot. Sometimes a common fully upgraded is already 20, whereas if you basically spend a lot of keys just to get that train, or real money get that train, then it's not really worth it. So just make sure you go along with the way. Don't be feel disappointed playing this game. If you have too much expectation, disappointments definitely kicks in a lot. So make sure you go through the game by playing it enjoyably. Make sure you actually listen to the music of the background music, relax environment. Do not lose lots of sleep. It's impossible not to ask you not to lose sleep sometimes, especially in intense competition. Do not feel really frustrated at the end of the competition where people throw gems and you drop in ranking, because that is expected. Alright, so do not be disappointed with that. Just feel contented with your achievement. You are at your best. No one actually competes with you if you don't compete. Alright, so no worries about that. So just enjoy the game to the fullest, as after all it's just a free game. Okay, so I'm really glad we have back this free game. And if you look at the ranking just now, the first guy is already 1000. So it's impossible to compete at all, because the guy is just going to throw in gems after gems. Alright, so almost coming towards the end of this first competition, with a couple of hours to go at this juncture itself. But like I said, we have tried our best. It doesn't matter what's the ranking like. We just have to go ahead and try our best to achieve the maximum number of Seaport coins so we can get more things. Alright, at this juncture, I've already lost to the third place, but that's perfectly fine. I hope you have a great day ahead. Goodbye.